As a democratic country, it's totally unfavorable law.
They can say it to the directly. This is only for referred community.
Reservation should not be based on caste, religion or something or the social hierarchy.
Disagree with this 10% reservation.
I really don't agree with that.
Hello OneIndia Tamil viewers. Recently a bench of 5 Supreme Court judges has declared a judgment regarding 10% EWS reservation, in which 3 of the judges are for the 10% reservation and 2 of them are against the reservation. And so let us ask people what's their opinion on 10% of this EWS reservation.
I really don't agree with that because the general category constitute 5% and they had given reservation for 10%.
Reservation should not be based on caste, religion or something or the social hierarchy. It should be implemented on the basis of economic situation of a person or individual.
I think so it was completely bad because based on the criteria, how 8 lakh earning people could be under poverty line and why they need a reservation.
I think it's a good move by the government, but I think 8 to 10 lakhs, 8 lakhs it seems a little high. Maybe if it's a little lower, I think it will be probably better so that the needy people can actually benefit from this.
We are disagree with this 10% reservation. Why? First of all, there is no such a provision in the constitution. First of all,
the last NDA government in 2019 introduced 103rd Amendment Act to our constitution. It added clauses in Article 15 and 16 for providing 10% reservation for economically weaker sections. It added the word economic. Already there is a social and educationally backwardness in 15 and 14.
Before that, we want to understand what is a reservation. The definition of reservation is affirmative action given by the state for the upliftment of the historical discriminated people.
And the government stated that the people who earn 8 to 10 lakh salary will come under the economically weaker section. But so if it is like that, then the monthly salary will be 60,000. So I don't think they need the reservation because there are still people who earn 15,000 a month. I think the people who really are economically weaker section should need the reservation and not people who earn more salaries.
the definition of EWS itself is the contrary one actually. The EWS, if we expand that to the economically weaker section, if the the definition of economically weaker section, they clearly mentioned that those who are already benefited the existing system will not cover under this economic weaker section. This is clearly says that this is only for forward community.
They don't belong to the EWS. There are definitely there are people who are earning much lesser than that, and I'm not sure about the exact percentage, but definitely majority is there below that, where as far as India is concerned, 20% is rich and 80% is poor.
Usually FC peoples will come in this EWS because of OBCs or ST they will not come. Already though they have the reservation, only as per the census there was only the 50% of FC peoples there. In that if the 10% was given to them, then what about the peoples in general category and ST communities? Though OBC has 27%, many peoples comes under general category and non-creamy layers.
There are 3 basic questions regarding the case. First question, whether it is violating the basic structure or not. Second question is, the exclusion of socially and educationally backward section of people from the 10% reservation is discriminatory or not. The third question is, can we exceed the 50% ceiling limits set by the state of Balaji versus Mysore and Indira Soyani judgment? These are the 3 questions which form the basis for this case.
They can say it to the directly. This is only for referred community, but they made definition in the indirect manner, first of all. Secondly, I hope that you people are aware about that the creamy layer for OBC. The economic criteria and the income level criteria itself is the same criteria. When the OBC comes under the creamy layer, the same economic criteria that 8 lakh criteria. There are so many criteria. I am talking about only the annual income 8 lakhs. The both, if OBC, the people, those who are comes under the OBC, if they got 8 lakhs per annum, they are considered as rich people. They will not eligible for the reservation.
EWS, this category is not belonging to the EWS. And again, our tax system is not completely in place. So everybody is not filing tax. So system is improving, but it will take some more time. So looking into this category and saying they are EWS, definitely they are not. They don't belong to EWS. Below that only is EWS actually.
So it may create many crosses, and I think this is unfavorable law. As a democratic country, it's totally unfavorable law.
We talk about 10% reservation for the forward community. If their annual income is 8 lakh, they are considered as a poor. This is best example of irony, I would say that.
Also, if you consider the population, more than 80% are backward classes. By giving 10% exclusively to that 15% or 20% population is what 80% population gets only, backward classes are more than 60%, but they are getting only 27%. SC, ST is 30% only getting 15%. But the power classes are getting exclusively 10% in that EWS quota. Also, there is a concept of creamy layer. The criterion for creamy layer and EWS are same. They are say now it's like if you are it's for OBC they are rich, for in EWS they are saying they are poor.
The 1/3 amendment gives the EWS economically weaker section a 10% reservation. In our constitution, the reservation is only for the educationally and social backwardness people. In terms of economic, it is an invalid according to the constitution.
Reservation is given because there is no adequate representation of people in those castes. So the reservation are given for empowerment, not for the financial upliftment. The court should know that. I think the review petition will work in favor of us.